policies. We came up with 10 different policies around COVID. Then if that's a violation of policies, then that's something that we'll remove. We removed over 1 million videos associated with COVID.
We've all been lied to our whole lives. Can't you bloody tell? Across the ocean.
Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers you, and welcome to another video. And I have literally no fucking idea. Well, I did, and then I've completely forgot what the fuck I was going to talk about. What the fuck was I going to talk about? Oh yes, YouTube. In 3, 2, 1. Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers you, and welcome to another video. Right then, so YouTube. Yeah, it's the thing that we're on right now. I'm sure by saying that's got the old AI twiddling itself, waiting to banish me and get rid of another 3,000 comments, because we'll be talking about that again in a minute. But YouTube under subpoena, well, Google under subpoena, and remember that Google are the ones that actually own YouTube, have openly admitted that during the Biden administration, and especially during COVID, that they were pressurised into and did suppress and destroy sites pushing COVID misinformation and misinformation as they see it about the stolen election in 2020. You know, the one that made Biden the most voted for president ever. Even though when you add the things together, it comes out and it actually works out there was actually more people who voted for Biden and the other guy than there is in the entire United States of America. And that also because that turned out that quite a lot of the people who had voted for Biden had been dead. Some of them as long back as the Civil War. So Google/YouTube have now openly admitted that they suppress people, that they do censorship under pressure. They're saying, well, we don't do that now, which we all know is a crock of shit. Now, by openly admitting that under subpoena, they should therefore immediately reinstate all accounts that they closed during that time period. Remember, some of these are right up to 23, 24. So all those accounts should be reinstated. Alex Jones, Stefan Molyneux, and many, many more. I mean, remember that Carl Benjamin got demonetised for, was it 5 years? Was it 5 years? Because he told a joke. So all of this needs to be sorted out. They need to reinstate those that had their accounts closed. And also, I would imagine it would leave it quite open for people to openly sue Google and YouTube for loss of earnings and that, because it's now proven that their account was not demonetised for any other reason than political. So while we're on the subject of YouTube, now I've spoke about it a few times before, and I might as well do it now as it's all part and parcel of it all, is the simple fact that, again, I apologise to everybody who leaves comments and they disappear. Again, it is not me that is deleting those comments. Unfortunately, YouTube still routinely delete comments, especially on channels like mine. They even at times delete comments whilst you're on a live stream. People are saying, I've tried to comment 3 times and it's gone. Well, it's not me, because whenever I'm doing a live stream, I only have a couple of moderators and they're both decent human beings. So the only reason you'll get deleted is YouTube. And this is the problem, you see. YouTube is owned by Google. I mean, Google admitting that they did what they did, they've not apologised. They've just gone, yeah, we've done it, and so what are you going to do about it? Kind of thing. That's their attitude. Now, they are a left-wing order. They run by the left. So right-wing channels like mine have no chance. We've all seen it. When, as I said, the proof was in the pudding. When I did a video saying about a YouTuber getting arrested, that one did really, really, really well. That flew, that did. And then that's it, because it's the ones they like. It's the ones they agree with. So they do censor, they do delete comments. They are basically a left-wing echo chamber. So videos like mine don't go very far. You see, it's all down, they'll go, it's down to the algorithm. Well, yeah, it is, but if you stack the algorithm against certain channels, yeah, exactly. So eventually YouTube is going to begin to completely and utterly shut down, close off and destroy the ability of accounts like mine and many others on what would be called the right to be able to speak freely. They're just going to be gone. They're just going to make sure that they don't go anywhere. And that will then lead us into an interesting situation, a very interesting scenario. Because the only alternatives we've got are Rumble and X. Now, I know Vindicator's been talking about this, and what he says is true. See, the thing is, if we're going to get throttled as right-wing commentators, we will have to, if YouTube keep going the way they're going, we will have to move to Rumble. I mean, my live streams, when I do a live stream, are originated from Rumble and shared to everything else. But if you want us to survive and you want to have what you're getting now, you're going to have to move to Rumble and X. If you want to keep seeing the content that you're getting, sooner or later you're going to have to move to Rumble or X. And we've all said it, and I've said it many times, like people are saying, well, you should be on Rumble. Well, I am on Rumble, but the audience I get on Rumble is nowhere near the audience I get on YouTube. So the only solution to that is if I move to Rumble and X, then you, as my beloved mother truckers and audience, whether you like those platforms or not, I mean, you know, Rumble is free, and for all intents and purposes, so is X, unless you pay like I do. But the option is there, and if we have to move, because they're the only platforms where we're going to be allowed to speak, you're going to have to come with us, because it's the audience. You see, I have, what, 9,600 subs, and I routinely play to an audience, on my average view, I think, is about 700 people. But if those 700 people don't move to Rumble or move to X, and they suppress my YouTube channel into oblivion, then you're going to lose the ability to hear these videos. So as much as it may grieve many people, if you want us to be able to continue, if YouTube goes full mental ballistic, if you want us to keep producing that content for you, you need to do your part and move over. I have a Rumble account, I have an X account. I'm going to do a post giving all the links and that, because I really do think that people need to start thinking about migrating to certain things like that, to give us the option, to give us a fallback position if everything goes to shit in a handbasket, which of course it is most likely and quite possibly going to happen. So there you go. YouTube admits it suppresses people, doesn't apologise, doesn't give a shit, hasn't reinstated any of the accounts, but it just shows you that if pressure's applied, they will collapse. I mean, their AI systems that they use now are just, I mean, I kind of expect comments on my channels to go missing, but when you've got people on fishing channels, etc., and their comments are getting obliterated, there's something not right. YouTube is off at the moment, and it's not very good. Any case, enough of that. Ways to support the channel down below. If you'll agree with what I'm saying, please hit the subscribe button. You can like, you can share, all of this is totally free. And yeah, I look forward to catching you in the next one.
You said to me that you can't stand the world you're living